Hello everyone, welcome to Semantics and Mathematics. In this video lecture series, we will try to find out the sum of given series by using exponential theorem. Just like e power x, which is equal to 1 plus x by factorial 1 plus x square by factorial 2 plus x power 3 by factorial 3 and so on dot. But before using this theorem, we have to firstly find out what is the general term of given series. After that, we will use exponential theorem and finally find the sum of the given series. So let's start. The numerator of the given series are in AP, and so we first try to find out the general term of the given series, and finally we will try to find the sum of the given series. To find out the general term of the given series, we have to use the formula of nth term of an AP, which is very important. To find the general term of an AP, we use the formula Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into d, where A is the first term, d is the common difference, and n is the number of terms. Okay. In the given series, the first term is 1, common difference is 2, and so we will find the nth term of given AP as Tn is equal to 1 plus n minus 1 into 2, which is equal to 2n minus 1, where 1 is the first term of the given AP and 2 is the common difference. This is the formula for the general term of the given AP in case of its numerator. In order to find out the general term of the given AP, we have Tn is equal to 2n minus 1 divided by factorial n minus 1, where n minus 1 factorial n minus 1 is the general term of the given AP, which can also be written as 2n minus 2 plus 1 divided by factorial n minus 1, which further can be written as 2 into n minus 1 plus 1 divided by factorial n minus 1, which can be again written as Tn is equal to 2 into n minus 1 divided by n minus 1 into factorial n minus 2 plus 1 divided by factorial n minus 1, in which n minus 1 will be cancelled out. So finally, our general term for the given AP will become 2 divided by factorial n minus 1 plus 1 divided by factorial n. So the first term of the given AP T1 is equal to 2 divided by factorial 1 minus 2 plus 1 divided by factorial 1 minus 1, which is also equal to 2 divided by factorial minus 1 plus 1 divided by factorial 0. This is the general first term of the given AP. Similarly, second term T2 of the given AP can also be written as 2 divided by factorial 2 minus 2 plus 1 divided by factorial 2 minus 1, which can also be written as 2 divided by factorial 0 plus 1 divided by factorial 1. This is the second term of the given series. Similarly, we can also find the third term, that means T3 of the given AP, which is 2 divided by factorial 3 minus 2 plus 1 divided by factorial 3 minus 1, which can also be written as 2 divided by factorial 1 plus 1 divided by factorial 2. We can also write the same term T4, T5, T6 and so on. So these are the general terms. Let's write T4. T4 is equal to 2 divided by factorial 4 minus 2 plus 1 divided by factorial 4 minus 1, which can also be written as 2 divided by factorial 2 plus 1 divided by factorial 3. This is the fourth term of the given AP. In the same way, we can proceed more and more terms of the given AP. But we have to find the general term of the given AP, and also we have to collect the same term together so that we can make them easy and understandable. In order to do this, we have to collect and sum all these terms T1, T2, T3, T4, and finally collect them together and make like terms at one place, and finally by simplification of exponential theorem. So the sum of the given series can be written as sum is equal to T1 plus T2 plus T3 plus T4 plus dot 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 up to the infinite term, in which the value of T1, T2, T3 and T4, which is written here for the absolute value, for their actual value. Now we have to collect the term of 2 divided by factorial minus 1, 2 divided by factorial 0, 2 divided by factorial 2, and so on at one place, and similarly 1 divided by factorial 0, 1 divided by factorial 1, 1 divided by factorial 2, and so on. Remember one thing, that the factorial of a negative number does not exist. So we can neglect 1 divided by factorial minus 1, and we start from the term 1 divided by factorial 0 plus 1 divided by factorial 1 and the next term. But we know that this is a time for the using exponential theorem, which is very popular theorem. E power x is equal to 1 plus x by factorial 1 plus x square by factorial 2 plus s power 3 by factorial 3 plus s power 4 by factorial 4, and so on up to the infinity term, where x is the variable. You can also watch and see in the video. Okay, by replacing x, the variable x, with 1, then the same formula become E is equal to 1 plus 1 by factorial 1 plus 1 by factorial 2 plus 1 by factorial 3 plus 1 by factorial 4 plus 1 by factorial 5, and so on up to the infinity term. So the value of E here we will use this symbol for the given sum, and finally we will find the sum value of the given series. Now we can put the value of 1 plus 1 divided by factorial 1 plus 1 divided by factorial 2 plus 1 divided by factorial 3 plus dot 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 as exponential E. By using this value, we can write the same sum as 2 into E plus C, which is equal to 2E plus C. That means 3E. This is the answer. And finally, the sum of the given series 1 plus 3 divided by factorial 1 plus 5 divided by factorial 2 plus 7 divided by factorial 3 plus 9 divided by factorial 4 plus dot 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 up to infinity term as 3E. So 3E is the final answer of the given series. Thanks for watching the video. Please like and subscribe my channel.